Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a test. Now, I did this yesterday and it worked out pretty okay. I'll show you some photos right now of how it turned out. And now I'm going to explain how I did this process. Okay, so you see my slab in front of me. Now I can melt and pour into the bottom here about 1 inch high, which is about 1.8 kilograms. And then I can pop it out about 5 hours later. What I thought about doing was using a little spout, pouring into it and seeing what happens. So I pour a little bit of purple, a little bit of violet, and a little bit of white, a bit at a time. So I pour, maybe 10 grams at a time into this and then see what happens. And I thought, how am I going to hold that and pour it and pick it up and pour it? I thought I need something to keep it steady. So I got this little tiny piece of wood. I drilled a hole in the center of it. Fits perfectly in the center of the mold. And then this goes inside like so. I can pour directly into the spout and it will go down to the bottom. And that way I can keep going with the colors. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to pour a little bit at a time into the funnel and see what happens at the bottom. Hopefully it creates like an amethyst type look or a marble look. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out for the second time, but hopefully just as good as the first time. So let's get started. Okay, so for my base, I'm using, this is the crystal soap base. It's the suspending version. I'm using 1.8 kilograms in total. I'm going to have 3 colors. So one is going to be clear with a color. One is going to be titanium dioxide and a color. And the other one's just titanium dioxide. I'm also going to be adding some glitter to the clear, which is going to be purple. For my fragrance, I've chosen French lavender. I'm using 2%. So I've got these in the containers. I'm just going to melt them down now and we can get started. Okay, so I have 1,073 grams for the full color. There's 467 for the color with the other one. So there's the same again with the titanium dioxide. So I forgot to mention a few things. I'm going to be using this white sparkle, which is the glitter, which is going to go in the clear base. So the titanium dioxide will go in both the small containers. One will have color and titanium dioxide, and the other one will just have titanium dioxide. For my colors, I'm going to be using purple, which will go into the clear base. Violet will go into the clear with the titanium dioxide. So a little cup on top of the scale, and I'm just going to add my fragrance. So that one goes in there. That one goes in there. That one goes in there. Now for my colors, I'm going to be adding purple to this one. I'm going to be adding violet to this one. I'm going to be adding TD to this one. I'm also going to be adding TD to this one, but I want to mix it in first and add it slowly so I can get the right color that I'm looking for. Okay, that looks perfect. That looks like the right color. Okay, so we'll mix this one in. That looks perfect too. And this is the TD. Okay, let's do a temperature check. So that's 125. That's 132 and that's 125. So this one needs to cool down a little bit more, but in the last one that I did, I poured them with about 120, 130 degrees, except they set up very quickly. And because this is now a different base, because I just used clear base last time, I'm thinking 130 might be a good temperature to pour. So this might be a good time. I don't want it to be too thick, so that looks pretty good. Yep, these look good. I might pour them. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn this around a bit so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, see, this base is actually too thick. It's not going through the funnel properly. So I'm going to have to melt these down again and get them a bit hotter. Okay, so most of these bases are now set up, as you can see, and I'll have to remelt them and pour them again. I'm going to spray this again. I'm just going to fill in a couple of the holes that are around here, so it's all even at least. Okay, so these things don't always work out the way you want them to. It looks quite nice, but it's very uneven. There's lots of rolling hills in there. Like that's a down point, and that's an up point, and that's a down point, and there's a down point over there. So it's not flat. It's got a bumpy texture. But what it will look like inside, I can't wait to see. That's going to look pretty good. But even at like 130, 135 degrees, that got cold really quickly. I had to microwave it twice. So you really need to pour at a hotter temperature to do this type of experiment. And maybe that's what I'll do in a future video. So I'll be back in around about 5 to 6 hours and unmold this and show you what the bottom looks like, because that's the most interesting part, I think. Anyway, I'll see you soon. All right, so this has been sitting here for around about 5 hours now. It's cooled down. I'm ready to take it out. Wow, that looks pretty amazing. That looks really good. Yeah, I like that. It's a little, it's got a couple of little lines in there, only because when it was getting poured, it was starting to thicken up. And these little bits are where it's created like a little air pocket, and then the liquids melted over the top of it and cooled really quickly. But apart from that, it's pretty flat. It's a little bit thinner than 1 inch. I just can't get that right. I literally have to do 2 kilograms now for one of these. But yeah, really happy with that. Like the way that turned out, like a galaxy. Unfortunately, that's not the soap. I've got to cut it into 15 different bars. So we'll see how it looks when I cut it up. Okay, so I'm just going to take the edges off here really quickly, and then I'll cut the rest of it up. So what I've actually just realized is that I've now cut this too short and I've got it 7 centimeters by 5 centimeters, where it actually should be 7.5 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. But no worries, I'm going to cut this anyway. We'll end up with 16 bars this time, but they'll be a little bit smaller. I don't know what to do with them, but I'll figure that out. Okay, so let's have a look at a few of these. So that turned out really nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is the side of this. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, that's even better. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Oh, did the others turn out the same? No. No. Sort of. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh my goodness. Look at that corner. And the last one. No. Not so much. So that's like the black sheep of the family, that one. That is just amazing. Oh my god, I love that. Who was to know that that would happen? I'm going to cut the rest of these, see what we got inside. Okay, so let's see what these ones delivered. Oh, yes! It's everywhere. Oh. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm shaking. Look. That's amazing. Oh. Wow. Wow, that looks awesome. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That's the side of the soap, that's the top. Oh, hello. Wow. Yeah, that's stunning. No. I love it. Wow. Oh, it looks like a pair of eyes looking at me. Or 3D glasses. Wow, look at the detail in that. Wow. That looks cool. Awesome. Alright, so this turned out fantastic. I love this. These little swirls are just absolutely amazing. Like how detailed that is. I've never got that in Melt and Pour ever before. I wish the camera could focus in on that, but it's not. I'm going to have to take a photo and I'll include it right now. I'm really happy with this, but obviously these bars are too small to sell. So I'll probably just give them away, probably take them to the homeless shelter, give them away there. So my question for you is, while this is purple and the previous one was purple as well, what other colors could I do this in? So there would be like a bright color with just clear, and then there would be a pastel color of either the same thing with titanium dioxide, and then there would be a white. So you get that swirl look. So let me know in the comments below what other color I could do this in, because I want to do this again. I want to do this again. I'm like a little kid. This is awesome. And I've got enough base to actually do this a few more times. Let me know what you think. Oh, I'm pumped. Let's go. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.